Shabbat Shalom, Israel. Giving all praise to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Shah. With a battle axe of the Most High coming back to you on the first Works Friday. I'm Soldier Don, Soldier Rosentite. You got Soldier Don to be coming in a little bit. You got Soldier Israel behind the camera. Over here, Brother Ocean, Soldier Ocean. You even got Baruch back there, watching. But hope all is well out there. Hope y'all had a good, productive week. It's been trying because, Lord haven't let the summer pass by yet. It's only a couple more weeks and we'll be all right. Because we can withstand. When it comes down to Esau and them, man, they can't do it. So, hey, I'll praise for that. We just absorb that thing. But, like I said, I hope y'all had a good, productive week. Hope y'all ain't had to lay hands on nobody or like had to get out the spirit with anybody. But if you did, hey, repent of that thing and keep pushing. Tonight's title is Telling It Like It Is. For those that are Zero fans or like Zero music, hey, that's the title of it. Telling it like it is. Because when it's true, we gotta tell it like it is. Because when it comes down to it, they want to have a feel-good sermon. They don't want you to tell it like it is. But like that Isaiah 30:9 say, verse 10, they want to hear the smooth things. But no, hey, we got to give you the good as well as the bad. Because the Most High God, he ain't finna, just be always peaches and cream. He gonna give you the good and the bad as well. He told you what the good is. That's going into His commandments. That's going into life. He told you what the bad is. That's going into sin. That's going into death. So we always want to reiterate classes like these, and more importantly, apply these things. It ain't just being brought out for our own vain help. Brothers and sisters, let me know if y'all can hear me okay. I'll try to speak up some more. But Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters that's I got like little subtitles that's going into correction, reproof, and instruction. Because that's a kryptonite, like we always say to our people. They hate instruction, they hate reproof, they hate instruction. But then they have to be the same people talking about it. The Bible stands for basic instruction before leaving earth. How you gonna quote it, but not keeping the things that's in this Bible? But let's go ahead and get it.
The book of St. John, chapter 17 and verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth.
Read that one time.
Sanctify them through thy truth.
So it says, sanctify them through thy truth. We know what the truth is. Psalms 147, 42, 119, verse 142. It's life. It's next. But go ahead.
Thy word is truth.
Thy what?
Thy word is truth.
You know that this word is true because everything that this Bible talks about, hey, you see it already happening right now. It's going to happen. Well, it's already happening in times past, so it will happen, whatever the case may be. But all these words that the Most High God speak are true because it's impossible for him to lie. But go ahead.
As thou hast sent me into the world.
Into the what?
Into the world.
So this is Christ talking because those letters are read. But go ahead.
Even so have I sent them into the world. Even so have I also sent them into the world.
Lord, hey, he ain't only sending, Most High God ain't only sending his son, but he sent us into the world, to edify the next fellow man. Let them know that, hey, you got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Yeah, you got to receive correction or instruction. But next piece that we're going to give is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. Starting at verse 5.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourself.
Do what?
Examine yourself.
So on a day-to-day basis, we always got to examine ourselves. That's why with Paul, he always said, I died daily, because he was always killing off that old man. Hey, some days the old man, he'll get the best of you. And hey, some days, hey, you beat that old man. But the Most High God know that, hey, we in this captivity, so it's going to vex our spirit. But, the Most High God also said, be angry, but sin not. So, that all goes with that instruction. Follow these things. But go ahead.
Whether ye be in the faith, prove your own self.
What?
Prove your own self.
Because it always starts with you. You got to prove your own self before you try to prove anybody else. Or prove anybody. You can't be out there on the streets being a hypocrite now. And, trying to say this, that, and the third, but you doing the same exact thing that they're doing, or whatever the case may be. It says, prove your own selves. That's why you got scriptures that say, hey, know you not your own self? But go ahead.
Know ye not your own self.
Hey, it's the same scripture, but go ahead.
How that Yahushua is in you.
That is what?
Is in you.
Because Yahushua, he's always within us. Because we know he's the word made flesh. Hey, we always carry this word around, having it on our hearts. It's going to come a time where they actually are going to be instilled on our hearts. But, we always meditating on those things so we can be on the right track. But go ahead.
Except ye be reprobates.
What?
Except ye be reprobates.
You don't want to be a reprobate, man, because, that's a terrible thing, man. You think that you still in the truth, and the whole time you just a reprobate, you just get further and further from the truth. So, that's why I always say, examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know you not your own selves? That was a historical, or having a rhetorical question. I think that's how you say it, or rhetorical. But yeah, you're supposed to know yourself. Hey, you look at yourself in the mirror all the time. Hey, you know what thoughts that you have on your mind, and the list goes on. So hey, I always try to get that under control. But next precept we're gonna get is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 21. Torah.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 21. That I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth.
Read that again.
That I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth.
Meaning, hey, this truth is firm. It says knowing the certainty of this truth. But go ahead. What the words of truth. Go ahead.
That thou mightest answer the words of truth to them that sin unto thee.
That what?
To them that sin unto thee.
Because day in and day out, we always, talk to our brothers and sisters, about this truth. Some of them, they receive it. You have some that don't want to receive it. But hey, whether they receive it or not, at the end of the day, it's just your job to give them warning. It's just your job to give them a little hope, or preach the good tidings, the good news, or the gospel, as our Christian counterparts say. But hey, we always got to still bring out this truth. We can't be speaking our own words. Now, whenever you got to get a sense of something, yeah, you speak in those words. But hey, like we was talking about the Camp 101, Most High God gave you permission to do those things. It's because you got to make it plain before tables. Because our people, they simple-minded. Hey, because we may know it as us being in the truth, but them, hey, they barely know what 2 + 2 is, man. So we gotta always simplify it for them, man. And then as time progresses, they start weaning from the milk. They start getting a better understanding, or like a basic understanding of like what love is, or what right is, or what righteousness is, wisdom, and so on and so forth. Then you can start, adding those things to them, man. But next precept, Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 10.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse number 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
Read that again.
Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
So it said, correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. So we know the commandments, we know those things are not grievous. But anytime it comes down to a brother that don't want to receive correction, hey, it's grievous unto him. It's hard for him. And he said, him that forsaketh the way. We know what the way is, going into this truth. But go ahead. You read from the top, verse 10.
Verse 10 from the top. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. And he that hateth reproof shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
So that's an important thing. Hey, tell me it like it is. You don't receive correction or reproof.
Shalom.
But next precept we're going to get is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, Shalaki. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, and verse 16. All scriptures is given by inspiration from God.
It says all scripture is given by inspiration of God. So the God gives the word, yes. As the man right, yes. But who is the author? Who authorized to do so? Most High God. So therefore, he ain't gonna get around. So
It is profitable for doctrine. It is profitable for doctrine.
let's go ahead and see what doctrine is profitable.
Shalom, shalom.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse number 2. For I give you good doctrine. For I give you good doctrine.
Good doctrine. Go ahead.
Forsake ye not my law.
That's what his doctrine is. That's all. Once I got, he always makes these things plain to you. But let's go ahead and go back. Let's see, chapter.
Can y'all hear? Put a word in the chat of the if y'all can hear, pretty good.
Test.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
All scripture is given by inspiration of God.
Uh-huh.
It is profitable for doctrine.
So he said it is profitable for doctrine, meaning it means you well. It means you good. But go ahead.
For reproof.
For what?
For reproof.
Uh-huh.
For correction.
For what?
For correction.
Uh-huh.
For instruction.
Uh-huh.
In righteousness.
No, in wickedness.
In righteousness.
Read on.
That the man of God may be perfect.
May be what?
May be perfect.
So that's another perfect precept. Because, you know, it's talking about doctrine in the previous precept. And then talking about reproof, correction, and instruction, and righteousness. We know what righteousness is. Then it says that the man of God may be perfect. But go ahead.
Thoroughly furnished.
Thoroughly what?
Thoroughly furnished.
Meaning your spirit is as clean as can be, man. Because we always want our garments to be white. We don't want them to be spotted up. Because the Most High God, he may pass right over us, man. Just because you had that one little speck, man. I don't know if y'all ever seen that episode of SpongeBob. Whenever SpongeBob and Patrick had got that little speck of paint on Mr. Krabs' dollar, man. Hey, SpongeBob over here finna lose his mind. What did he say?